My name is Josh Infante, and I'm from Philadelphia. No. My name is Josh Infante, and I'm a 22-year-old tattoo artist from Philadelphia. I got into art at a pretty young age. My dad always surrounded me around art when I was a kid. He would always take me to like tattoo shops and everything. I remember when I was 13 years old, he took me to Hard Ink, and I got my ears pierced there. And kind of from that point on is from what I really remember being surrounded around art. And then, my dad, he constantly had me drawing and everything like that. I took a couple art classes in high school, and that's what really pivoted me being here today. I realized that I wanted to be a tattoo artist around 17 years old. Like I said, my dad always surrounded me around tattoos. He has a lot of tattoos. So I was always like growing up around it, but when I turned 17 years old, mind you, I was still doing art. I got my first tattoo when I was 17 by my cousin, Brian, and when I got it, I kind of peeped. I was like, in that moment, I was trying to battle in my head how I can make art as a career, and as soon as I was done that tattoo, it kind of just clicked in my head that this is what I want to do. My style is very fine line. I do a lot of black and gray work, also heavy black work as well too. I love being able to get black nice and saturated and even. So I found out about Swagger House through my girlfriend's cousin actually. He was getting tattooed by Ron, and he knew that I was tattooing as well, so he asked Ron if I could come in and watch him tattoo. And I was a little nervous at first as well, because Ron was a private artist and he didn't really like have anybody around him besides, his assistant. And so he let me come in and watch him tattoo. And from that point as well, like I always knew that if I couldn't for some reason get a spot in Swagger House, that's how I wanted to run myself. His presentation was impeccable. And a year, 2-3 years went by after that. We always kept in communication. He was always looking out for me. And about a year ago in December is when he gave me the call, to become an apprentice here, and I was just fucking through the roof. Tattooing has changed my life completely. It gives me a different mindset, but as far as things that I have, one being family, just having a career that I can be able to still surround myself around my family is one of my biggest things. Family is important to me. When it comes to everything else, I mean, I was able to get, my first apartment and my first car in a matter of a year, basically. And that's just the beginning of it. So in my head at the same time, I've gotten up to where I'm at, but there's still more work to be put in. So I can't have that feeling of, this is great, I need more to come at the same time. For any artists that are up and coming and trying to get into tattooing, my advice would be to just go out there and do it. However that means to you. Like I said, I started from tattooing in my house to where I'm at right now, and it's been a long process at the same time. Good advice too would be just to keep your head mentally focused. Understand that it is, like I said, a process. It's gonna take time. Obviously, you need to get your drawings down, get your designing down. But when it comes down to actually tattooing with the machine in your hand, just practice. Practice makes perfect. And even when you're tattooing for fucking 10 years, you gotta have the mindset that there's still more to learn. Even when you feel like you're an expert, regardless, there's always more to learn, and that can, make this career a whole lot more better.